Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Friday, November 10th, 2023. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. On Friday, November 10th, the contract signing for the upgrade and expansion of the Vance W. Amory International Airport, VWAIA, took place at the Ministry of Finance conference room.
Today, as I said before, is significant in that they are now all partners in this process, and they'll be compiling all of the work, executing in terms of overseeing the work that is to be done over the next couple of months. I will say at this point in time that what is envisaged over at the Vance Amory International Airport are as follows. One, the extension and resurfacing of the runway, the installation of new and improved lighting system, the construction of a fuel farm, the construction of a hangar, also improvements to the terminal building. We will be constructing a brand new facility for our fire officers, and indeed the procurement of additional fire tenders and so forth. Additionally, we will see improvement in the apron, or parking apron, and also additional space for parking as well. So Vance Amory International Airport will see a complete overhaul and improvement to meet international standards when it's all said and done.
Special advisor to the Premier, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, went further into detail about the expansion of the airport.
We are hoping to have at least 5,500 feet of runway, and we are extending therefore to the east and also to the west. So some sea work will be done as well. Now, in order to get the Nevisian public up to date as to what we'll be doing, we will conduct various consultations, and I believe we have one scheduled for the first week of December. That will be to roll out the project to the Nevisian public and garner the different comments and ideas that might be presented at that time. But of course, the consultation will be detailed in terms of what is anticipated to be done at the Vance Amory International Airport.
Lead engineer and founder of Perez Engineering and Consulting Services Limited is Leonardo Perez.
I appreciate too much to come again and to continue the step that we did before, that working here. And now, we continue with this effort. In December, we prepared for everybody a presentation in detail for the technical question about the airport. It's my app. Be sure that we are here for help. For help this wonderful country for develop of the airport, and you can with us to go ahead with this object of the airport and develop the country. We are here and we continue all the time. I know that it's very hard work, we do, but now we go ahead together.
Also present at the signing were engineering consultant Lucy Carrera Perez, legal advisor to the Nevis Island Administration Helene Lewis, permanent secretary in the Premier's Ministry Wakely Daniel, and Virginia Herbert of the Ministry of Finance. The Maude Cross Preparatory School's Audrey Brown and Senny Merchant are the winners of the Nevis leg of the preliminary round of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League Limited SKNNCL and the Department of Cooperatives Primary School Quiz 2023. The quiz was held on Thursday, November 9th at the Malcolm Gishad Recreational Park. The second place spot was captured by the St. James Primary School's Adrian Douglas Jr. and Malia Blake, and third place by the Ivor Walters Primary Schools, Alj Gishad and Jeremy Liebert. The top two schools will journey to St. Kitts to compete against 6 other schools during the event's final round. Minister of Youth, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, expressed hope that more schools on Nevis will participate in next year's competition.
This quiz gives our children that opportunity to learn more about the cooperative movement. They learn to learn more about how important it is to start saving from an early age, to learn more about the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, which is a magnificent success story on the island of Nevis. And of course, it gives the children an opportunity as well to work together. And I'm hopeful that from next year, because we are now signaling our intention to go forward with the quiz, I'm hopeful from next year many other schools can take part. But irrespective of the fact that only 3 schools are taking part, I believe that the children who will take part in this quiz competition has a lot to gain.
Minister Evelyn also shared words of encouragement with the students who would be traveling to St. Kitts to compete in the event's final round.
I want to commend the schools who decided to be a part of the quiz, and I want to wish all of you every success. And I'm also confident that one of your schools will bring back the gold to the island of Nevis.
The final round of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League Limited and Department of Cooperatives Primary School Quiz will be held on Tuesday, November 21st at the Kuna Caribbean Conference Centre in St. Kitts.
And the final week of slaughtering for 2023 is December the 10th, cattle, sheep and goats only.
The details after this break.
Ministry of Agriculture, in collaboration with AICA, will be hosting a consultation training on broiler production 14th day of November at 5:30 p.m. That's next week, Tuesday at 5:30 at the Disaster Management Conference Room. We are asking the person who are interested in the broiler production to please attend, as pertinent information would be shared by a consultant from Trinidad in relation to broiler production. We are also asking that those persons who have submitted the name to the department, who would have shown an interest some months ago, come out and let's get the necessary information from this consultant so we can push this project forward.
Welcome back. On Monday, November 6, 2023, a team from the Ministry of Agriculture in Antigua visited the Federation to explore strategies to fight the green vervet monkey. Senior Forestry Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture on Antigua, Adriel Thibu, noted that issues with green vervet monkeys recently came to light in Antigua.
Well, I want to thank the government of St. Kitts and Nevis for extending their hand and doing this service to us. We've had some reports in Antigua of monkeys, vervet monkeys, that and I'm sure you guys are familiar with. Unfortunately, we are not that familiar with its habits and behavior in Antigua, and we requested an opportunity to come over to St. Kitts and Nevis to learn as much as we can about this animal, its behavior, trapping and controlling, the methods that you guys have been using. And that's basically what we've been doing over this past week. We arrived on Monday, and so far we have learned quite a bit. The methods that you guys have been using have been, in my opinion, have proven to be quite effective. Over the years in Antigua, we've had several issues with invasive species. This is just a new species that has come on stream. We've been battling the African snail and a few other animals that have proven themselves to be a major threat. And this new threat, from what we have observed so far, has probably the greatest potential to be present a major impact to our ability to provide food for our people. As such, we are hoping to gather as much information as possible from you, learn this so that we can replicate back home for food security.
Minister of Agriculture on Nevis, the Honourable Eric Evelyn, welcomed the 3-member delegation and spoke about the partnership that will derive from the visit.
It is delightful that we are ensuring that so many persons come to the island of Nevis to experience and witness what we are doing here. Now, the contingent of 3 from Antigua, they are here because apparently they're beginning to have a problem with the green vervet monkey. Of course, we know here in St. Kitts and Nevis, it is a huge, a massive problem. And particularly here on Nevis, it is a really problem that is devastating a lot of our crops. And so the persons from Antigua decided to come to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis to see what we are doing here in terms of the control of the green vervet monkey. Of course, it has been a long past, a long history of us here on Nevis trying to control the monkey in various ways. We have tried many things and we continue to try it. So it is still a learning process. And they decided, since that the problem was just beginning to crop up in Antigua, they wanted to nip it in the bud at an early stage. And so they decided they wanted to come to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis to see what we're doing here, see what the practices are, and see how they can maybe adopt some of those practices on Antigua so that at least the problem does not get as bad as it is here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
The team toured the island on Thursday, November 9th, 2023.
We'll be having a special schedule running over the course of 3 weeks for those persons who are interested in slaughtering any species of animal for the Christmas season. Our special slaughtering schedule begins on Sunday, November the 26th, where we'll be accepting sheep and goat and cattle only. On Monday, the 27th, sheep and goat and pigs only. And November the 28th, pigs only. Likewise, this schedule will run 3 weeks. Sunday, December the 3rd, is cattle, sheep and goats only. December the 4th, sheep and goat and pigs only. And December the 5th, pigs only. And the final week of slaughtering for 2023 is December the 10th, cattle, sheep and goats only. December the 11th, pigs only. And December the 12th, pigs only. Those are the final slaughtering days for the rest of the day.
Manager of the Abattoir Division in the Department of Agriculture, Garfield Griffin, speaking during an interview with the Department of Information on Thursday, November 9th, 2023. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.